Awesome. Okay. I guess I should put this up here. Yes. Hold that thought. Next, I wanted to share the link before I click that, so I don't want to share a screen. How do I share the link? There's gotta be something around here, right? Right? You don't have access to this feature. Okay. So, okay. How the fuck do I share this? Oh, right here. Okay. Where are you? No, share a link on. Right to the Facebook. Where are you, Facebook? No, don't have one. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna copy my link. Oh, then you go there. Where the hell am I? No. Okay, so Facebook first. Okay, I'll drop you here. Boom. Click. Now and paste. You're good. Paste it. Live interactions. Post. See ya. Alright, so that's one. Now I gotta go on number two, right? I have 3 Facebooks, so I gotta make sure I do this properly. So let me just close this. Bear with me, folks. I'm almost done here. I'll go to this one too. Open that up. That's up. Okay, I'll go to Facebook. Right? Okay, that's open. It's not loaded yet, but it's getting there. There we go. And what's on my mind? I'll tell you what's on my mind. I drop it. Like, come on now. Paste. That's what's on my mind. Paste. Not the glue kind, just that one. Okay, and share. Can I share that? Perfect. Okay, so minimize and open, and then we're here. The fuck is this? What the fuck is that? I'll dismiss that real quickly. Is there a different thing? There's a different thing. That's why I got you. All right. Because the last one, I got you. Okay, so we're trying to scan. We are in here right now. We are live right now. We are still running, right? Live now? Yes. Okay, so open this up. Where's the... What the hell's going on? There we go. Keep up with me here. Computer's acting a little bit slow. So let me tell you guys about what happened with my computer. I guess I should adjust the ear so this mic's on, right? Okay. My computer deleted some shit, and I'm trying to recover it because there's lyrics for the next album that were in a folder that they didn't belong in. It got deleted with the rest of the shit. I can't find it. I'm finding the niblets that explain that they existed, but I'm not finding what was written within them. So, meh. Oh well, what can you do? Right? So unfortunately, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that, right? I got interrupted yesterday because Microsoft had come on and started their remote stuff. I had to go and get in touch with them again today, because once they started last night, it was like, oh my god, it's gonna take forever for what they were doing, which is, I was fine with it as long as they can get my stuff back. They didn't get my stuff back, so I tried again. They didn't get my stuff back. It's okay though. It's not the end of the world. Like, there's a lot of things that I lost pretty much even when I was incarcerated and I bailed myself home. A lot of stuff. Nothing ever showed up. So the jail systems are a fucking joke to me too. But anyways, I'm gonna smoke a top shelf BC Bud, King of Cannabis, pre-rolled Laughing Buddha. First I'm gonna smoke this stuff. Fuck, clean and organize my parents' garage, so I had a place to actually put my stuff in there, and yeah. Sorry. So I'm not expecting to clean and go on that kind of adventure tonight. I should be staying focused on different things that are going on. God knows there's a lot going on. So anyone interested in what's going on, I'll explain to you what's going on. I started a web store, but not just like a regular web store. Like, this is one that was I was inspired by the movement of being able to spend time with my family, but produce something that can basically do its own thing to generate money. So needless to say, it works. It's doing good. It can do better when I decide to invest more of my time and effort into it. I've been so dealing with other shit that I fell behind as far as I'm concerned. Like I didn't get to partake in some of these sales things that were going on, but I have the lowest prices that are possible anyways, if you know how to navigate the site. So this thing was supposed to be like a combination of a supply store, head shop supply store, and an adult only zone, right? So then I started thinking, like, let's make it bigger. Let's go with more. If it's adult related, I want it. So when you go shopping at stores or you go shopping online, some people don't carry what other people carry, right? Some people have items that catch your attention and you hope to get them at the other store that has everything cheaper, but they don't carry it at all. And it's like, fuck, I want to be that store that carries everything, right? Even suppliers. So I have my contacted with the actual brands where I can get shit sent right to me, like on a large scale, or I go through a distributor that they distribute their products to. That same deal, right? So it's like, okay, the better deal is going right directly to the manufacturer, but their distributor pricing, which is amazing, is a little bit out of my pocket, where it's kind of like, here, you gotta have the minimum order of $10,000 compared to you gotta have to have a minimum order of $500, compared to you don't have to have a minimum order, but you ain't getting no fucking discount. So it's kind of like, okay, so I meet me halfway. So I'm in the wholesale, but I'm also linked with the distributor level, so I'm like right up there. So it's awesome. Now there's things that are not available in Canada. I now have them available in Canada on my site exclusively. I'm like an ambassador for a couple companies. It's like fucking great. Um, One of the big things that I just landed yesterday, Yokan. They have so many different devices for like vaping, dry or wax, shatter, whatever. They have one hell of a name brand and one hell of a product line. So I told them, like, look, at your people, like in America, are the first people to get all your shit, right? The head office in America, and then Canada will order, and Canada's head office is all the way on BC. Okay, I check all my suppliers all around here in the East Coast or whatever. No one has specific items that are new. I'm like, what the fuck? So I wrote them. I'm like, yo, look it, I'm in Central Canada. Hook me up, right? People are asking for this shit. None of the suppliers around here have this shit. So hook me up. Like, you know what I mean? So they did. I am now the Central Canada middleman kind of person. Like, send it to me. I get them all here. I can hold on to them. I can send them out. Now I can either do large orders, which is ideal, or I do little orders. Okay, well, it's not ideal. Um, it's a pain in the ass, really. But once again, it adds to what the slogan of the store is, where basically if you want something and it's not listed for a reason, but I can get it for you. I have someone out of all my suppliers that is carrying exactly what you want. The only problem is they don't have the file format for me to upload, import all the information into my store. So it's like I'm not going to sit here and manually put 400,000 fucking items and the descriptions and the pictures. Like, yo, I can't do it. I don't got the time or the patience. I tried focusing to do it. Now, if you're an exclusive person, like Yokan's an example, because I just got Yokan, I might do it with their stuff, right? But what's the fucking point? Like, what's the point? Like, oh my god, it's annoying. But I see the point is, if I have it showing for availability and people actually look for it, the search engine, like Google, Edge, Yahoo, all the fucking different ones that are out there, they'll be able to say, hey, he has it, as opposed to it's not showing up as linked to my store because it's not in my store. So it's like, what do I do here? Well, I want to hire people, but can't afford to hire people right now. So it is what it is. I really don't care though. So that's one good thing with my store, what's going on. Another thing that's going on with my store, I am changing from a sole proprietorship to a corporate. And the reason being is because there's a lot of opportunity as a corporation compared to a sole proprietorship. So it's okay, that's fine. Something that's happening in the new year. Also happening in the new year consists of I've been linked with, oh boy, like hundreds of manufacturers that are out in China. Manufacturers that make American products, Canadian products, like stuff like that we have, but it's easier and cheaper to have them made out there. Okay. So because of what I'm trying to do with what minimum I can work with, I want to come up with a product line with my name brand on it. And because there's two main parts of my store, the adults novelty and then you got your head shop. Um, I'm kind of debating on how I want to do this. I want to go with like basically 5 to 10 items on each side that are top sellers. Now I'm part of a statistic group for North America that explains the market whenever you type in like if I were to write sex shop or whatever, like or sex toys, it would break down what the number one style category is, what was underneath it, like percentage wise, what how much money it accumulated amongst like America or North America, wherever you pinpoint it to. So okay, I see what's hot, what's not. Don't waste my money on getting my name thrown on these little products yet until things are progressing with these ones. Okay, so there's a shot here. So then I cross-reference these items. Okay, well this specific item looks just like every other company. It's the exact same product, just different packaging. I want that product, but I don't want it to look like everyone else's. So I go right directly to the manufacturer and I'm like, listen, I can clearly see that this specific item is sold to this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. Can I add something to that or subtract something to alter and modify the way it looks so that it's mine? They say yes. Perfect. That's all I need to hear. So now I have everything lined up, but I don't have the program to take a 3D image or create an image into a 3D style based on whatever pictures I can get of the product um, to alter how I want the actual product to look like. So, like, so if, say a glass bong, I want I want it done a certain way. All the bongs are gonna look the same in that specific model, uh, like laser etching it or whatever. Doing that, I just I just need to do that. Focus on the one, have it done, and have something added so that anywhere you look, you don't see any of them have that specific thing. It's not always about the way the print on a product is. It's sometimes it's that little thing that sticks out, right? Like I could put a little fox head that's 3D on the actual front bowl or on the actual bong itself, on a beaker bong or something. Have it so it looks like a face of a fox is coming out with only lines to describe how it looks. Like it's one of my logos. That right there, there's a trademark. Slap that on all my products, and unless it has that, it ain't mine, right? Oh, cool stuff I need, but I don't need right now. Sounds right. Barcode reader. It's funny because I have a tap thing for my store, but it's at my house that I can't go to get. So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's a good thing I know how to do other sales on my phone. Um, so besides some like trying to market my own stuff, I already have people in place to source everything. Everything's pretty much lined up. And deals I can't believe like how much things are going to cost me compared to other people. Um, like this one this one company, it's actually a condom company. So I was going to get my logo on each and every single one of those too, right? Because the pricing of what I was looking for, whatever, it was like it's going to cost me like $1,000 for like 100,000 of these things. It's like cool, right? Now they come in packs of like 3 packs of 4, 16, 24, and then you got your little solo shooters and stuff. So it's like okay, for me to do what I need to do, I have to do a special print for each package. Meanwhile, it's like, but I really don't like. No, they can all be the same. Just make it blend with the size. Like, so I need my own software to be able to do that kind of stuff. If anyone can give suggestions, I'm listening. Right. So that's the first thing. So funny story. What happened when I was doing this? Okay. Um, I was looking at dolls, and then I started looking into specific uh, features. Let's say. So came across this one company. I'm like, oh my God, this is what I'm looking for. Exactly what I'm looking for. Like, hey, can you do this, this, and this, and this? They were with me all the way up until I said the one thing. Like, can you make this do this? And they were like, I'm stumped them. Okay. Now I got your thumbs. Here comes my next question. Sorry, it was the next question. I was like, okay, no, don't worry about it. You know what? Don't even worry about that. I'll start drawing up the schematics of what I want my prototypes to look like. I'll get back to you in the new year. So as soon as I got off the WhatsApp with my representative and that thing, or my manager and that thing, they I, I started searching around. Right, first thing I started doing was like Google searching and whatnot. Can't find anything that matches what the hell I'm looking for. I'm like, okay. So I reached out to a patent place. I told them, okay, look, I have an idea, blah, blah, blah. We signed this confidential thing. I presented to them. So, okay. Comes back to me the next day. And he says, oh, no, okay, that night he said, here's a link. This is public access to all the patents. Type in some keywords. Anything you find that comes close to what you're describing, send it to me so that we can, like, basically we'll let you know if this is gonna be a waste of time or not before we move forward. I was like, okay, cool. So like 4, 5, 6 hours of reading about patents. 6 hours. I was like, oh my god, only one thing came close, and it wasn't even it wasn't even close. So I sent that to him, and I sent that an email. I'm like, look at this. This is the best I found, and it's not the same, but there's comparables in it. So that's what you ask for. He calls me back a couple hours later. Like, it was just 3 o'clock in the morning that I sent the email to him. Calls me back a couple hours later. Says, does it have to be an adult? I'm like, no. Now that I know I can't find it anywhere, this is what it's capable of. And I went into it. And he told me straight up, he goes, look, there's 3 things that before people patent an idea or whatever, they ask, is there a risk? Number 1. What's the market? Number 2. And then what I think is that where, like, how is it beneficial? So I was like, okay. Well, he's like, okay, and saying what you just said, there's no risk. I'm like, no, there's no risk at all with that. It's like the market's the whole world. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's the whole world. The hardest thing to do is find a product that you can find everywhere in the whole wide world, right? Like, toilet paper is a whole world fucking product, right? But video games and certain things, like, just they're not allowed in certain countries, right? So like, it's not a whole world thing. So he says, what exactly are the benefits again? So I went over things. I'm like, look, it's good for early stage development, entertainment. Medically, it could be used to benefit people that have disorders or any kind of mental health issue, or a mental ability, or whatever you want to say. Like, they could be, whatever the case is, what is not considered normal, right? Like, whatever the hell normal is, it can benefit them. And at the same time, it teaches that anyone can do anything if you just, whatever. And it's the whole, I can't explain it because it's patent pending, right? So he turned around and goes, yeah, that's the thing. So you need to take the next step immediately, and we need to do this. So what this is getting a bunch of IP lawyers, intellectual property lawyers, to go through all these IP licenses and patents and stuff like that to make sure it doesn't exist. It's not out there, what I'm describing, right? Now, if everything goes well with that, then you sit down with these other lawyers afterwards, and there's another fucking bit of money that you sit with. And when you have an intellectual property, it's a property, right? So let's take your property, little rectangle here, right? Inside that property, this is your fence line. You write down as much shit as you can to stop infringement from happening. So if there's different ways to achieve, create, make, or have this thing exist, you need to explain every single one of them. That's a possibility. Well, okay, so I got started on that to save on lawyer fees because, like, possibilities are endless. So I got to focus on one thing or the other. Well, you need money to come in to do that. Well, money was supposed to come in, but then, last people I worked with, they decided not to pay me at all. So I decided to put the lien on their condo. And it's called a construction lien. It's what happens when people don't pay, I guess. Anyways, I have the deeds to their condo now. And these, Valentine, anything you can think of has been invented. Don't ask how I know. What the fuck is that? I'll work random channel surfing. Oh, cool. I don't know about that though. It's not exactly true like that because um 3 ideas that I have right now, there's parts that exist. Yes, like there's an invention out there that covers what someone else's idea is. But you can actually modify an invention out there and patent that idea of the modification and actually have it so that that modification version is now yours, right? So like there's a fine line that when you start like looking into it, long as you are not matching 100% what this other patent is doing or saying that's in its lines, you're golden. So fortunately, I'm lucky in this point. And that's what the guy was explaining to me, right? Because I told him straight up, like, look at things like this would exist, and I explained what this was because you need this to be able to create this, right? So he's like, you're in lines. You're not going to get in shit for doing that. So, but yeah, and like the next couple of steps is that and that. Then from there, patent for North America, and then move on to the rest of the world. Well, if the patent the whole world, fuck, that's like $1 million. I don't have it. I'm not lucky. What do you mean? I didn't think I was lucky, but what do you mean I'm not lucky? I can't remember if this thing, it asks you, do you want to put a delay on it for messages? Like, no, I don't want to put a delay. I want people, if I ask a question, I'd like them to hear me right away. But I can tell by looking at the screen, it's already 5 seconds behind. So, no, I don't think I'm lucky though. No, I wouldn't say it's lucky. Trust me, buddy. After the year I had, it's not lucky. It's 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 hopefully something that will go through nicely. Like that's all I can hope for, right? So, um, but no, once that's all underway, whatever, sell it off either so I get royalties on anything that's created in the future that's like that, and because it is what it is, there's like billions of ideas that can happen off of that, like for what to use this little device with, the combination of things. I'm gonna outline all that kind of crap and properties too, because why not? But yeah, no, it's there was that one, and then on Christmas, I was talking to my daughter over the phone, and she got excited over something that was going on, and I'm like, okay, well, you want this because of that. I'll I'll see what I can find. So I looked it up, and I could not find what I was looking for that would suit what I think she could use. So that's another one. Like, look at, if this was in a combination of all of these, and then put together as one set, and then sold to these specific companies, or like, you know, shown to these specific companies, guarantee one of them will jump on it, like, yo, we want that. That's great. That's adorable. Just so I can do it. So, um, once again, that's something in the near future. I want to see what's going to go on with this one, because this one is the bigger one, and then we go forward. But once it happens, if it happens, then I can't put a timeline on because I don't know how long certain things take, but I want to say that in about a year and a half, there's going to be a whole new style thing on the market, and I'm going to be responsible for it. And that's going to be pretty fucking cool if it happens. Like, you know, fingers are crossed. I don't know. I don't know. So that's that part. And what else is going on in life here? See, that's why I like to smoke a joint, because I forget what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. That's the best way to do things nowadays. Most times I would break out in a freestyle and just start fucking going off, but I'm a little rusty. I felt like I had to stop a couple years ago. Unfortunately, I didn't though, but I did. And now I'm trying to do things, and I lost my couple lyrics, but I have other ones on the side and other ones I was working on, so I'm not too worried. But that just, it sucks, 'cause I really wanted the other one to go through. But yeah, if you had a chance, Valiant Thor, check some of the music I've released like like 2 years ago. All of it was a prediction that came true, but it was spoken in parables, and it's just like it talked about my whole, like a whole segment of my life is about to happen, and this is what's going to happen, and it fucking decipher the ciphers, and sure enough, it did. It fucking sucked that it did, but it did. Saw it when it was too late, and it's like, this ain't right. This is not right, but it is what it is. You gotta try to stay happy, be strong, fight the only way you can fight, which I'm doing a lot of fighting with right now, but I'm always waiting on other people to come around and do their part. So once all the things line up, I'll be happy again. The applied science we use in the black budget world is at least 250 years ahead of any technology publicly available. I'm so lost right now. Like, are you talking about like digitally, or are you talking like? See, now I'm curious. What black budget world? You lost me right there. Like, trust me when I say I believe something fucked up happened, because we went like 2,000 years, we'll say, with next to nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just whatever, and then out of nowhere, the technology just flips, and everyone has changed. Oh, I believe it. I don't know why I'm writing it. I want it to be written that I wrote when I said it. Oh, buddy, I believe it. I believe it. See, and that's the other thing too. Like, I've had Microsoft go through my computer a couple times in the last like 48 hours. Like, ask them. I remotely let them, because I'm trying to find 2 files I accidentally permanently deleted. That my other programs, it's coming up, but it's not showing me. So it's like whatever. But yeah, it's like I already thought right away. I'm like, wonder if they just push one button and it just copies everything in my thing, and they can view notes and like, whatever. Like, I should be writing it on a piece of paper, like whatever. But no. Hopefully not. I only have the one written up, and it's only written up a little bit. The other two are just so whatever. When it's just explained it, and then once it's done, it's done. It's like fucking, it can't get any more basic or any more complicated than that. But no, I believe that, buddy. I believe that. That's where I should probably light a candle. So, what are your plans with the new year? How do I bring you on? Can I do that? How do I bring you on? I know there was a way. Participants. Okay, yeah. So how do I add in? So I haven't been on media for quite some time. I don't pay attention to the news or nothing like that just because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just know not to trust anyone or anything, right? Like it sucks. The only people I trusted were my family, like, and even then, like, fucking, you learn not to. It's like, what the fuck? It was no. When do you think there'll be an uprising, if any? Or do you think there'll ever be an uprising? That's how I should ask. So I don't know. Huh. I could offend some people if I say that. It's like, it looks like you're saying the government is two broads, right? Yeah, yeah. Fucking bitches they are. I agree. Yep. I believe it, but fuck. I don't know if I can share. I don't. I haven't played around with this shit enough to know how to share links. I got songs about this I made. Oh, I know. I know. And it's like fucking, you talking about my ex-wife there too. I know. It's a good question. That's definitely a good question. Well, I agree, buddy. I agree. Absolutely. Stop, motherfucker. I think you like my music. Some songs. I try to touch base on everything, but if you I don't fuck, I honestly don't know how to do this. Go like that, maybe? Hey, that might work. 1 second, hopefully I don't lose you. Oh, okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, so make that, get shareable link back over here. That, and hold on. There's a, you know what? There's so many jabs at them. I don't even know which one, what other ones to pick to even share with you for that topic, just to get it started. Might smoke too. No, can't do it. No, for a long, long time. I don't give a shit who I say to. I've been making songs about like, like fucking like stand up to the government. Get ready for hell breaking loose if you do. Like fuck this. Like it's not fair how we're not treated equally amongst everyone. I can see why, but sometimes it's like, but this like this isn't right. You know what I mean? So when you go to stand up to them, hell breaks loose. So I made all these songs, but when they're actually talking about the government, I'm talking about the people that actually control you. And sometimes you gotta think, who's really controlling you, right? Like what if it's actually you? Like I don't know. I don't want to get into it. You just say goodnight anyway. So you have a blessed night too. Happy New Year to you. Okay. So time is it 10:18? I gotta fucking work on this shit. So yeah, we got these two things, 3 things, 4 things, 5 things going on. What else was there I wanted to talk about? Fuck, I don't remember. See, that's why I like to smoke one joint. Keep it short, 40 minutes. It's not bad. Half the time I was just talking to someone who was talking. Blessed night, my friend. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and everything in between. I don't know which one I want to do. I want to finish writing up one of those songs that I'm not going to delete, or yeah. All right. Have fun.